What if getting the things you want was as easy as A, B, C? Getting what you want isn't guesswork. There's a formula. It's like baking a cake. If you follow it step by step, you'll get a cake. Getting what you want is as simple as following a few easy steps. And I am going to give you a step-by-step formula to help you get anything you want quicker and easier. Hi, I'm Ryan Parenti, and I'm going to reorder your ability to achieve success. And these steps are based on scientific research in psychology, human conduct, and success. So it's not just theories, it's based on hard truth. So they're more than just helpful ideas. It's like a doctor, when it helps your body, I'm going to help you get what you want. So, don't take my word for it. Give it a stab, apply these to your life, and you can experience it for yourself. So let's get started. So first, you need to have a clear idea and a clear vision of what you want. So most people, honestly, they don't know what they want. And if they do, they usually are not clear about what they want. Some say random, general things like I want a lot of money or I want to lose a lot of weight. But they'll never get it unless they become very clear about how much money they want, why they want to lose weight, when they want to lose weight. So it's very, very clear. So for example, if you imagine a lot of money, what does it look like? It's probably not very clear. It's not a definite image. So now if you imagine something like the Eiffel Tower in France, you probably have a pretty clear vision of exactly what it is, and so you can go out and actually get it. So you have to have a clear vision of what you want. So understand exactly what you want so you can get it. So this leads us to the next step. Once you have a complete vision of what you want, you simply have to take actions that take you directly to it. So you don't take side streets or go and do things that don't take you there. So let's say, for example, you want to lose weight. So does eating unhealthy help you get there? No. So it's not a direct path to your clear vision of your perfect life. So you want to take actions that take you closer to your ideal life and avoid things that take you further away from your goals. So take the quickest and most direct path. Don't lose time doing things that are not getting you what you want. Because once your time's gone, it's gone. You can't get it back. So to get what you want also requires your focus and your energy. So if a golfer were not focusing on the hole and supplying the energy to swing the club, they would never sink a putt. So you too must focus on what you want to get what you want. If you don't focus and you don't put any energy in, how can you ever get what you want? The truth is that anyone who's accomplished greatness has put a lot of energy and focus into achieving that greatness. Think of your own life, something you're good at perhaps, maybe even a hobby that you consider yourself something good at. How much time did you spend developing that ability or skill? For example, I play the guitar. I've spent hours and hours and hours practicing the guitar and to become pretty proficient at it. So how do you get started getting what you want? So step one, you have to have a clear goal or vision. You get clear goals and a vision of how you want to be. I want to lose weight is not specific. I want to lose 13 pounds by March 14th is, by eating healthier, exercising more, it's comprehensive. So then you go directly to your perfect life. You don't take side streets. You take actions that bring you closer to your clear vision and avoid the actions that prevent you from, not getting there. The side streets. Like, for example, in our weight loss example, eating junk food isn't getting you there. So it's going to take more time. Okay? So focus on your goal. Step 3 is focus on your goal and your vision and direction. So you can accomplish anything, but it requires your attention. So could you get a hole-in-one in golf without focusing on the club and focusing on the ball? The bottom line is you have to have that focus on it. You have to have your attention on it, or you can never get there. After you have your clear vision and then you say, all right, well, I'm going to go there, well, then the next step is you start focusing on that. You start having it in your mind. You're starting to actually, start the ball rolling. And then you put in effort and energy, to get your goal. Could you get a hole-in-one in golf without putting in energy to swing the club? Well, no, you can't. So I also want to reveal to you what is probably one of the most important choices of your life. Okay, so if you took those 4 things and started actually applying it or started taking action in your life right now in those 4 things, if you got a very clear vision about what you want to be, where you want to be, what you want to do, everything down to the specific detail, if you go directly towards it, if you take the straightest path, if you avoid doing things that don't get you there, that take up your time, all these types of things, if you focus on it, you're putting your energy into it, you're going to get there. If you apply these things, you will get there. So now here is probably one of the most important choices of your life. I'm going to reveal to you what is probably, like I said, the most important decision of your life. And I'm also going to reveal to you what is an observable law that without mastering can lead your life to disaster. And I'm also going to show you how to increase your productivity, to get more done easier and quicker, and to go on that path much, much quicker and much, much easier. Here we go.